What's up, folks? Here at the side of ATCW King of the Mountains, I am Evan Wade, and my guest at this time, the Unorthodox, accompanied by Charles Lestat. Lestat, tonight you've got the Warwulf Kreed for the King and Queens of Indie Wrestling Prince Championship. Any words for your opponent?
One? He doesn't know me, I don't know him, so it's completely bananas. To all my freaks and my geeks, you should know that summer is here and winter is over.
Alrighty then. I don't know where to go from here. What's up, folks? Back at it again. My guest at this time, the KQIW Prince Champion, hailing from the Kingdom of Fire and Ice, Warwulf Kreed.
Yes, see, your Lord of the Wild has returned tonight to defend what is his, and tonight it is a first-time matchup as your Lord defends his Prince Championship against Lestat. Now, Lestat, I can't make heads or tails about you. I don't understand what you're all about. Your freaks, your geeks, your TikTok geeks. I don't know what those things are. And apparently you, like all the other mortals here, like to make fun of my appearance and call it a Game of Thrones, which again, I don't know. But what I do know is this. I play this game better than anyone, and that is why I sit on the throne that I have. Tonight, you will learn that. ATCW fans will learn that. And it's Lord of the Wild reigns supreme once again.
There you have it, folks. He's ready.
About to be decided. And I'm going to turn things over to Evan for the official ring introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, that right there is an example of why you don't want to throw anything into this ring or get anywhere near these wrestlers while getting those things in the swing around.
That beat the hell out of him for free. That's right.
Werewolf from Blueberry.
Well, moving on, are you guys ready for another fight? This next contest is scheduled for one fall! And it is for the Kings and Queens of Indie Wrestling Prince Championship! Introducing first, the challenger! Weighing in 252 pounds, accompanied by Charles, the Unorthodox Lestat!
Lestat making his ATCW debut here tonight, along with his mascot, and that would be Charles that he's holding in his hands there. Looking forward to Lestat locking up here with Warwulf Kreed tonight. Coming off his impressive return and defense of his championship last month, for Warwulf Kreed making his way down the ringside here.
Hailing from the Kingdom of Fire and Ice, weighing in at 17 stone, he is the Kings and Queens of Indie Wrestling Prince Champion, the Lord of the Wild, Warwulf Kreed!
Set to defend that championship here again tonight. Very impressive and dominating performance over Jimmy Alpha last month, and he's looking to do the same here again tonight with Lestat. Evan, how impressed were you with Warwulf Kreed last month?
I was blown completely out of the water. I was not expecting the absolute dominant performance from him. Not to slight Jimmy Alpha at all, but man, I do not want to be in the ring with Warwulf Kreed. Completely redefined himself, and it shows.
Absolutely. Looking at a tough challenge here tonight. The unorthodox Lestat making his way down here from Electric Avenue, Pennsylvania to challenge for this title here tonight. And I believe here that Charles is going to have to sit this one out.
Dennis, we stated it earlier on ATCW Live earlier this week. Lestat playing his cards close to his chest, not revealing much about himself. And you got to wonder what's going through the mind of Warwulf Kreed right now, looking across the ring at Lestat.
Judging by his comments from earlier, Warwulf Kreed is expecting this to go exactly as it did last month with Jimmy Alpha. He is not concerned about this defense, and he does not feel threatened by Lestat whatsoever. And I think that might be a faulty mindset going into this.
This crowd is solidly behind Lestat. They are loving Charles the Banana.
Absolutely, but Kreed's getting fired up here in the worst way possible. Lock up here. Kreed trying to use his strength, but this time around, he's getting backed up. Neither man with an advantage right now. They're just kind of do-si-doing around trying to gain an advantage, and neither man can.
Dennis, is the Banana going to stay in the whole entire time?
I wouldn't think so, but you know, buddy, anything's possible here in ATCW. Look out!
How ironic that was.
Yeah, spoke too soon. And Charles now making his way out of the ring. Nice quickness there from Lestat, gaining the advantage. Irish whip across the ring. And a big splash. Nice move. And we're going back to the other corner now for a back elbow. Nice move. Lestat opening up strong here.
Oh, wow.
Nice basement drop kick and a cover.
Kick out at one.
Yeah, calling that as a one. And I don't think this is the way that Warwulf Kreed thought this was going to start. Big clothesline.
Dennis, I'm extremely impressed with the showing of Lestat right now, showing absolute power, and he's not giving Warwulf Kreed an inch to work with here.
Absolutely, and his mindset is changing here. He was very fun-loving when he came out here, but he's gotten a very serious tone about him. Looks like the fun-loving side of him is kind of backed away here, allowing that competitive nature to come out.
It's a smart strategy on his part, because you cannot play around with Warwulf Kreed.
Absolutely, and Kreed showing you why here. He's back on the advantage, throwing some kicks to the knees to try to take away the vertical base. And now we are using Charles as a choking device, and referee able to get a break. Now we're using the ropes as a choking device. And what's sad about this is Kreed doesn't need to do this kind of stuff. He can straight up compete and possibly pick up a win without doing shenanigans like this. Momentum has turned completely here. And yet another choke here in the corner. Kreed backing up here. He's thinking about something big. Big drop kick. Nice move. Good timing on that move as well. And we're going into a cover. And the shoulder up at 2. Lestat still in this. Kreed trying to slow the pace down, but Lestat trying to fight his way back up. And it's not going to happen. Kreed still on offense here. Oh, nice senton.
That had to hurt.
That's a big man coming down across your chest there. Kreed wasting time here. This might come back to bite him. Lestat crawling for the ropes, but Kreed's going to cut him off and drag him back to the center. More damage being dealt out to that knee. That's a good focal point for Kreed here. And again, wasting some more time with some posturing. Kreed thinks he has this under control, and I wouldn't be too sure of that. Lestat coming back here with a couple gut punches. Can he turn this around? That is press.
Let's have a night, a fight of this banana.
And now he's biting him. Come on, ref. Goodness gracious. Now we're seeing the dominance of Warwulf Kreed. But again, he's wasting time here. Lestat trying to push him away so he can regain his base. Might be possible at this particular juncture in the matchup that Lestat is having trouble with the knee, and that's why he keeps going to the rope, is because he needs some help getting up. And here we got another choke. Lestat's eyes are rolling up at his head on that one. We might be getting close to the end here. Hooks him up and takes him over with a beautiful suplex. And the power on display, taking a big man over like that, and now into a cover. Lestat out at 2 once again.
252 pounds. Man just picked him up and threw him over his head.
With no struggle at all.
Not at all. Incredible display of strength.
Now, there was a time a few years ago, Warwulf Kreed wouldn't have been able to do that.
No, he was more of a technical wrestler. Speed was a bit more of his style. Now it's more of a slow, methodical pace, beating down your opponent, absolutely brutalizing them into submission.
Lestat with a window here with a jaw jacker and a clothesline. Double axe handle across the chest. Momentum is swung. Lestat making a comeback and going for a cover here. And that was a close one. But Kreed able to kick out at 2.
Might not have been as much strength on that clothesline there without the support of the other leg. Shows the effectiveness of working one of the legs during a matchup. You take a lot of strength, a lot of power out of your opponent.
Yeah, eventually that pendulum swings around to affect you later on. Ugh. And there is the banana split from Lestat. And Lestat needs to capitalize here, but he is still having trouble with that knee. Oh, he got caught. Kreed caught the foot. Oh, and now we're going to work on the other knee. Ooh. Hold on here. Kreed locking him up in an Indian deathlock. It's been a long time since I've seen one of those. Shoulders were down. Lestat able to get him up. Lestat's got to keep his shoulders up, doing whatever he can to fight his way out of this, and he is able to break the hold. Lucky for him, too. With a twisted up knee like that, that move is even more painful than it normally would be.
Lestat can't even make it to the rope. He is so exhausted and drained from this contest.
Uh-oh. Got him caught again. Takes him down with a dragon screw. And that took it out of the other knee now. And Kreed tying those legs up and turning him over here, dragging him into the middle of the ring and sitting down on it. And Lestat is, I don't know if Lestat's going to be able to survive this with the damage to the legs. He's tapped out. He's tapped out. Well, this is over, but Kreed will not break the hold. Referee Walker trying to do whatever he can. And wait a minute here, wait a minute. And I think that Referee Walker has disqualified Kreed. He did.
Your winner this match by disqualification.
A good call there by Brandon Walker. A great call, in fact. Yeah, get out of there, Brandon. Kreed had the match won. He should have let go of the hold after Lestat tapped.
Change hands through by disqualification. Therefore, still, your kings and queens of indie wrestling champion, Warwulf Kreed.
Well, Kreed is still the champion, even though Lestat picked up the win by disqualification. And this crowd very appreciative of Lestat's performance. I hope he gets another opportunity to take on Kreed here in the future in ATCW.